So last month, my neighbor Bob decided to upgrade his home security and installed one of those fancy smart doorbells. You know, the kind that sends video footage to your phone, lets you talk to delivery people, and probably judges you for your fashion choices. Bob was super excited about it and kept bragging about how his house was now Fort Knox, but for Amazon packages. My wife and I didn't mind, until the first windy night, when we were jolted out of bed at 2 a.m. by our own doorbell echoing through the house. At first, we thought it was some neighborhood kid playing ding-dong ditch, but when it happened again and again, we started to get suspicious. The next morning, we asked Bob if he'd noticed anything weird with his new gadget. He laughed it off and said, "It's probably just the sensitivity settings. I'll fix it." But he didn't. The ringing continued, only ever during wind gusts, and soon, every blustery day turned into a symphony of chimes and increasingly frantic group texts from Bob. As days went on, the situation escalated. Bob's doorbell started ringing so frequently during storms that delivery drivers developed PTSD and started refusing to approach his porch. Birds wouldn't even land on his mailbox anymore. Neighborhood kids began placing bets on how many rings they could count in a minute. Bob became convinced his doorbell was haunted by the ghost of a missed UPS delivery, while my wife started referring to our block as the ring zone. I heard her tell her mother, "If you want to visit, bring earplugs and an umbrella." It all reached a peak last weekend, when the local meteorologist described our weather as partly cloudy with a 70% chance of Bob's doorbell. That's when I realized, thanks to my neighbor, we no longer lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood, we were officially residents of a gust house.